Dark elves? Talia had kidnapped Tristan. Confusingly, not the Talia we know, but a multiverse version of her. To free her annoying stepbrother, she allied herself with the Dark Elves. Talia and Tristan were still trapped in the multiverse. The step-siblings wandered from world to world in a desperate search for their original home. Ultimately, they tried to make the best of their situation, however terrible it may have been. Unfortunately, however, the two paid little attention to the details of the worlds they roamed. What, for example, distinguished the current world from the others? Well, this world never had a Thanos. Instead, a heroic paladin named Tristan converted Talia to the side of good. These two multiverse versions of our familiar protagonists appeared on the scene. While our Talia was enjoying herself at the bar as usual, the two grabbed her stepbrother and after the brief attack, disappeared as quickly as they had come. Talia didn't know what to do. Well, she'd got drinks for herself and Tristan, and she knew exactly what to do with those.
A few moments later.
5 minutes later, though, the drinks were history, and she grew bored. So she set out in search of Tristan. Yet in a world where Thanos had never existed, the Dark Elves had never been exterminated either. Talia, who had missed all these details, was therefore quite astonished when she came across a group of them. A thoughtful viewer might now wonder whether they mistook her for multiverse Talia and were therefore hostile towards her. But fortunately, the authors didn't think that far ahead, so the two parties joined forces to free Tristan and defeat their multiverse counterparts. Talia and the inattentive Evil seemed to be completely surprised that Tristan had allowed himself to be captured. Who could have guessed that a hero who regularly walks into traps would, once again, walk into a trap?
So my favorite stepbrother let himself get caught again, like a klutzy rabbit in a bear trap. You can't take your eyes off him for a single second. Typical Tristan. Always in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong attitude. Oh, my shining Tristan. Look how wonderfully we defeat evil together. Hand in hand, we march toward a bright future brimming with justice. This vile creature who simply mimics your appearance is disgusting.
Quite right, my virtuous companion. Together we are an unstoppable team of righteousness. It's a good thing we caught this monster, even if he does look fantastic.
You are simply the most wonderful paladin in the entire multiverse, my dear Tristan. Ugh, how disgusting is that? Did the developers put me in a romantic comedy? The things I have to put up with here again. But fine. Time to head for the dungeon. I'm gonna get diabetes just from listening. It's even darker in here than in Tristan's brain. Wait a minute. Why are there torches flickering like a broken nightlight?
Indeed. Something appeared to have gone seriously wrong here. The dungeon heart showed all the signs of a catastrophic system update. The way it generally goes when you let the little snots take care of it. The usual hordes, demons, and undead had simply disappeared.
Oh, fantastic! And I just stepped in something slimy. Gross. That feels like Tristan's favorite pudding. Oh, where are those little snots when you need them?
Fortunately for the pragmatically improvising evil, the dungeon heart was not completely destroyed. Thanks to Talia's short-term alliance with the Dark Elves, the mission was clear. Restore the dungeon to working order and free Tristan.
Wonderful! Then get a move on you, the new Dark Elves. Relatives, brothers and sisters, as my dorky stepbrother likes to say. Let's get the dungeon up and running again. And if a few heroes die in the process, all the better. Forward, my as yet unknown minions. Let us show that we Dark Elves are the most evil creatures of all.
The architecturally experimental evil set about testing the new rooms. First, the Dark Portal Room. Here, Dark Elves could be hired and revived, this time in exchange for gold. They worked in a completely different manner than demons.
Wait! Can we just have a quick word about this whole Dark Elf thing? I thought they were all dead, exterminated, destroyed, consigned to the afterlife and so forth. Wasn't there something about my foster father Thanos and all that?
That was in your world, you multiverse-bewildered moron. But we're in the multiverse now. In this dimension, there never was a crazy Thanos. Instead, the local multiverse Tristan successfully converted the local multiverse Talia to the cause of good.
Okay. Spare me all the backstory with family trees and alternate realities. I'm here to bust skulls, spread chaos, and,
Free Tristan?
Exactly. Tristan, right! That's right! No one is allowed to mess with my stupid stepbrother. That's my exclusive prerogative. Anyone who wants to mess with him has to get past me first.
Payday. Your little snots have dug into a spider nest. Payday. Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
The Dark Portal Room has been successfully built. This allowed Dark Elves to be hired and, upon their inevitable demise, resurrected for a price. Quality-conscious, the first Dark Elves had joined the pointy-eared Evil's army. An interesting trade-off for the other missing factions.
Well, Dark Elves are simply the best. Have you ever had any doubt? We Dark Elves are naturally superior, more elegant, more deadly, and much more stylish than those clumsy orc brutes or drooling undead. If you're going to be evil, at least do it with class.
If self-praise really did stink, there wouldn't be a deodorant in the world that could save you. hostile entities set out to attack the dungeon. Perfect timing, thought the strategically pleased evil. The ideal opportunity to test out the second new room. The kennel could be used to sway wild entities to the side of evil. Admittedly, the success rate was, well, rather modest. A considerable number of them would be required. Quantity over quality was the order of the day here.
That sounds both intriguing and tedious. Luckily, I have my hard-working little snots to do all the dirty work for me. Get a move on, you lazy maggots. Capture those critters and turn them into useful subjects.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Finally, my dark relatives have gathered in sufficient numbers. Look, a truly impressive army of dark elves. You may not be as perfectly evil as I am, but hey, nobody is. Forward, my pointy-eared brothers and sisters. Show
Ah, there's the first successfully tamed being. These creatures were also stronger at night, and together with the Dark Elf Beastmaster, they formed a truly unbeatable unit. The animal-loving evil was delighted and could hardly wait to use its beloved pet in the next battle. The spider nest had been successfully cleared out. The path to the dungeon entrance was now free of crawling vermin. A true blessing for all those among the evil forces who suffered from arachnophobia.
Your little snots have dug into a spider nest.
Hello? Could we perhaps take a short break? I need to, step out for a moment.
What? Again? You just went. We can't keep stopping for you. You prisoner, you. We need to return to our base immediately.
You are absolutely right, beloved Tali. But, I have to be honest. I need to step away for a moment myself. All this righteousness is very diuretic.
So, I'm not sure I can really handle an entire episode with doppelgangers of Talia and Tristan.
Goldbane is nearly exhausted. Ding dong! It's payday! You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
The kennel had been completed, and the new creature-wasting evil had the first tamed entities under its control. Now it was time for more action.
Finally, time to kick some ass. Forward, my dark siblings and you newly converted critters. Oh, Tristan, I can feel evil growing ever stronger. This terrible darkness is spreading. We absolutely have to do something about this.
Sorry. When you say Tristan, do you mean me, or... Of course she means me, you confusingly handsome devil. Talia, my beloved partner in the fight for justice. Despair not. Together we will eradicate this vile evil from the world.
Man-of-Wars have appeared in your dungeon. Payday.
We'll reach them in a moment. Then we'll defeat them, overwhelm them, rout them, and... Hey! Wait for me, you eager thugs! By the goddess! Is that a doppelganger of me? But how vulgar and uncouth. She's even more evil than the most sinister dark elf I've ever met. Oh, thank you very much for that wonderful compliment. Finally, someone who appreciates my true qualities.
I don't think that's a compliment. Oh, whatever. Just get me out of here already, Talia. I'm begging you.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Phew! I'm starting to get hot flashes in here. Stuffier than Talia's alchemy lab after a failed experiment. By that, I mean my Talia. I really need a break.
Oh, really? Well, I think it's our sacred duty as righteous beings to also look after the needs of our prisoners. Even villains deserve humane treatment.
Exactly, my wonderful Talia. You truly are a shining jewel of goodness. Your kindness knows no bounds, even with villains.
Suddenly, a strange hole opened up in the geologically surprised Evil's dungeon. Apparently, no one had thought about earthquakes when drawing up the building plans.
What the hell is going on? Yuck! Nasty vermin are crawling into my beautifully furnished dungeon. How rude and ill-mannered. I'm sure as hell gonna show them who's boss.
In any case, the seismic movements in the underground seem to be changing the dungeon architecture as well. Access to another dungeon entrance had opened up, an unexpected construction milestone.
Well, at least that's something. Forward, my creatures! Beat up anything that doesn't obey my orders. And clear this vermin out of my immaculate dungeon while you're at it.
You've dug into a spider room.
You have destroyed an entrance to the depths.
It's payday.
statue over there is just like me, only without everything that makes me interesting.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
An entrance to the depths has opened in the dungeon.
Payday.
You have eliminated an entrance to the depths.
Do you two ever argue? Or are you really as perfect as you think? Argue? Oh no. When we disagree, we sit down and talk about it, lovingly, until we find a solution.
Exactly. Conflicts are simply opportunities to grow. We consider every disagreement to be a gift from the universe. All this blathering is leaving a bad taste in my mouth. A disagreement involves shouting, fighting, and a clear winner who easily dominates her annoying stepbrother.
Your throne room is under attack.
Payday. Creatures are collecting their pay.
Sister Virtue over there is just like me, only without everything that makes me interesting.
An entrance to the depths appeared in the dungeon.
I am so incredibly proud to be a dark elf. We're elegant, deadly, mysterious, and we have that certain something that other races just don't have. Those clumsy humans with their stumpy ears, boring. Those bearded dwarves who simply reek of beer, primitive. But we dark elves are the crown of all creation, graceful in battle, cunning in our malevolence, and more stylish than anyone else, even when we're being evil. Forward, you evolutionary masterpieces! Let's show them why dark elves are the supreme race! Doppelganger of mine is more than a little annoying. She's always so evil and loud.
Oh yeah, and how? She once put fire ants in my pants just because I was too slow renovating the dungeon. That burned for days.
Totally justified. And we're only step-siblings. Imagine what I would do to a washed-up, sissified version of myself. Wait a minute. Siblings? So you two aren't a couple? But I thought... Gag, barf, yuck. Just the thought of it. That's even more disgusting than little snot soup with a side of mold. Chase is really exhausting. I need a short break to catch my breath and meditate a little.
Of course, my beloved Talia. Your health and well-being come first. We'll take a break immediately. Talia, please save me now. It's so damn weird and unbearable to be on the road with these two lovebirds. They're always giving compliments and they cuddle.
Payday. Your little snots have dug up a spider.
An entrance to the depths has opened in the dungeon.
Your little snots have dug up a spider.
You have destroyed an entrance to the depths.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted. into a spider room. A gold vein has been mined out. Your little snots have dug into a spider.
Oh, the two of them are like a walking pitch nightmare. Any more romance and my head is going to explode.
It's payday.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
Showed him.
Your little snots have dug up a spider.
An entrance to the depths appeared in the dungeon.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I truly am sorry that we have to lock you up in this cage, but unfortunately, we can't trust you, even though you have such a charming and confusingly handsome face.
Oh, to be honest, I would much prefer free-range housing to this cage housing. You should also know that I am a fighter for good. It's complicated.
Oh, stop sucking up to them, you suck up. Once I get my hands on those two lovebirds, I'll wring their necks myself. And then we'll finally have some peace and quiet again.
A gold vein has been mined out.
A number of entities have stumbled out of the depths into your dungeon. Eliminated an entrance to the depths.
Payday.
How the two of them interact, I feel a powerful urge to kill something painfully, horribly.
An entrance to the depths has opened in the dungeon. You have destroyed an entrance to the depths.
Payday. Enemies are in the dungeon.
An entrance to the depths appeared in the dungeon. Eliminated an entrance to the depths.
One of your little snots dug into a lava lump. Your little snots have dug into a spider nest. The portal is under attack.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Unfortunately, Talia and the too late arriving evil arrived too late. The multiverse counterparts, including the captured Tristan, had already escaped.
Damn it all! They've disappeared again! I could have sworn that with all those constant breaks, we would finally catch up with them. Onward, creatures! Start the chase immediately! No mercy, no prisoners. Well, except for our Tristan, of course.
Tune in next week to find out what happens next. Who's giving me the TV script again? Oh, never mind. You'll find out what happens next in the next mission, of course, oh sequel-hungry evil.